and shoot it down the ice.
Great effort by Shane Rover. He's at the end of a shift. Made that second effort to get the puck down.
And Rover picked up the second assist on the Strome shorthanded goal. Here's Jesse Graham. Boy, Strome and Ritchie behind everybody, and now Scheifele with a chance breaking it. Follow-up hole, and Ritchie was back-checking. And now Ritchie is on his horse. A 3-on-2 shorthanded. Graham Strome. Oh, what a save by Fortinos!
Oh my. Tic-tac-toe and Fortinos gets over and makes the save. That's the save of the game right there, folks.
Barrie back on the power play. And Fortinos looks a little bit shaken up. I think he stretched every muscle in his body. Laser shot blocked. Cross ice, it goes to Hall. Oh yes, it's a playoff atmosphere at the Jack this afternoon. Across it goes to Laser. Penalty is over. Scheifele stopped by Festerini. And bodies all over the place. Hall and Peterson colliding. Maleta will carry the puck in, and he lost it. Picked up by Scheifele. Scheifele knocked down by Mac Lemon. Still going with the puck. Look at Scheifele going with some fancy dangling. Picked up by Hall. Reversed it down low beyond Scheifele. And Hall out front. Kamara scores! And Kamara silences the crowd. A lovely setup by Hall. And it's 4-3 Colts.
And that's why Barrie's so good. They come back and answer the bell after tying it up. Strome does. Barrie will come back, and what do? Just get unbelievable pressure on Niagara. And they had Niagara running around. How could you not, with the Magic being spun down low right here? We'll take a look at the tape. This is a beautiful pass, beautiful goal. Kamara right in the right spot, right time. Where's the stick? It's on the ice. Scheifele does a good job winning the one-on-one battle down in the corner. And here's the pass right here. Boom.
Verhaeghe, Lemon, and Perlini as still sitting in the penalty box as he has been for the whole second period is Anthony DeFruscia. Ekblad will pick out Laser, and he fires one in. Lemieux is there. Fan on it. Fawcett, sharp angle shot. Oh, Festerini juggled it briefly and held on.
Talk about end-to-end action. Shots are 25-11, still in favor of Barrie, but end-to-end, first Niagara down in their zone. Barrie's going to get an opportunity on Festerini. This is before the goal, folks. Ritchie comes back and help. Now, to the other end. Niagara gets the opportunity. Watch this play. Strome, Ritchie to Graham to Strome, and Fortinos gets down and makes the save.
Might be one of the saves of the year, Ed.
For sure.
Perlini tries to carry it in, and Verhaeghe will bring it in on the offside. A whistle. 5:24 remaining in the second.
And if the puck goes in, it's one of the better plays we've seen all year, too, with puck movement. With Ritchie to Graham, and Graham throws a beautiful soft pass to Strome for the one-timer. And Alex Fortinos makes a big-time save.
Off the face-off, Fitzmaurice shoots it right in. Laser retreating back behind his own net. IceDogs employing the fourth line. Bank towards Brown. Mercer steps up, and then Robinson missed it. Here's Graham on with Luke Mercer.
We talked about Marty Williamson giving some more opportunity to the fourth line, and look what they're doing the last couple of weeks.
Robinson in there bumping. Mercer back, and then Festerini will cover it up with Brown right on top of him and hold for a face-off.
You want your third and your fourth lines ready for the playoffs, and Marty Williamson has given them more and more opportunity down this stretch to play a bigger role, because he's going to need them. As we take a look at Jesse Graham, New York Islanders drafted this quarterback defenseman, and he's been outstanding this season for Niagara.
Really has picked up his play in the latter part of the season. O'Connor's shot deflected. 8 points in his last 5 games for Jesse Graham. Weird Karam off the glass, played forward beyond Kopta and right on Fortinos, and he wants to move the puck and does to Ryan O'Connor. Rymachuk nailed hard by Robinson, and Mercer gets bumped by Dylan Corson, and Rymachuk took a run at Jesse Graham. Robinson lead pass. Graham has it go between his skates, picks it up and banks it in. Big Lepkowski is back, and Fitzmaurice will challenge him. Rymachuk forward. Mort's able to backhand one in. Lepkowski Theoret gave it away in the neutral zone. Picked up by Brett Ritchie, and Ritchie will survey the situation now. Wants to carry the puck in, waiting for some help, and he backhands one down low. Lepkowski away from Stephen Shipley, and O'Connor shuffles one around. Rover will pinch in. Here's Brett Ritchie, gets a little bit of space with a shot, and it was gloved by Fotinos, and he holds on. And a reminder, refreshments provided by Ricochet. 905-938-9697. Ricochet.
Get on your feet for the captain,
The way water was meant to be.
Ryan Strome.
That they're applauding Ryan Strome, goal number 100 as an Ice Dog.
How about that? We can remember when he came over from the Barrie Colts in that Alex Pietrangelo trade.
Yes.
And he's been a fan favorite since the first time he donned the red, white, and black of the Niagara IceDogs.
And all Pietrangelo did was lead the Barrie Colts, who was an integral piece to a Colts team that lost in the OHL final, and he's doing quite well for himself, thank you very much, with the St. Louis Blues as Festarini covers it up and holds on.
And then this year we saw Theoret going for the rookie Perlini. And people are hoping, could Perlini be another Ryan Strome? There's not, I don't think, going to be another Ryan Strome, but if you can get a good pick and develop him, Perlini's going to be one heck of a hockey player here in Niagara.
And both Perlini and Strome both scored their first goals as Ice Dogs, Ed, against the Kitchener Rangers. There's some synergy for you. Here's Stephen Shipley, took it from Brett Ritchie. Backhander stopped by Fotinos. Rebound followed up by Ritchie. He twists and turns his way away from Hall. Ritchie with a drag move. Webster played it well. And Hall with a chance. Cross-ice feed, picking out Big Camara. Scheifele tips one in. Graham scurries to the safety of his own net as he banks one for Stephen Shipley. Shipley just kind of drifted one through the neutral zone, and we'll get a whistle. 2:45 remaining in the second period. Colts leading 4-3.
Camara's been a huge presence for the Barrie Colts this afternoon, and him and Strome having a couple words behind the play. Second period hasn't been as dark as far as mood as the first one was, but it's been unbelievable for opportunities and some big-time saves by both goalies.
Camara's goal, Ed, was his 36th of the year, collected in just 48 games.
Lemieux and DeFruscia having a couple words.
DeFruscia just out of the penalty box. Verhaeghe drops it back. Shane Rover across. Tyler Mort lead pass, and Laser stepped up on DeFruscia as he tipped it in. Ekblad back to cover. Healthy whack taken at him by Verhaeghe. Cross-ice feed, and Lemieux able to play it, and he banked it to Bradford, carrying it in. Fawcett goes to the front of the net, and now Fawcett chases behind the net with Rover right on top of him. Here's Verhaeghe, Perlini, DeFruscia. Rover's jumped up into the rush. 4 Ice Dogs inside the zone, and DeFruscia passed it backwards. Verhaeghe follows it up with Rover providing the screen. Mort will chop one down low. Picked up by Carter Verhaeghe. Down low, Perlini. Graham bursts off the point, providing an outlet, but Perlini couldn't get him the puck. Here's Perlini, cycles one down low for Verhaeghe. Out front, Jesse Graham, great save, Fotinos. Picked up by Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe with a shot, and he just missed the net. Mercer will pick it up. Shooting gallery for the Ice Dogs. Verhaeghe off the heel of his stick. DeFruscia banked one, but he didn't take a favorable bounce, and Lemieux will clear it down the ice off of Jesse Graham.
Lemieux stepped into Mort, and Mort kind of stunned him by stepping back into him, and that's what we talk about. Don't absorb the hit, step into the hit.
Lessons taught to you by your father, right, Ed?
Absolutely.
Jesse Graham, backwards for Luke Mercer. We're approaching a minute to go here in the second period, and I think it's the middle stanza nobody wants to end. There's been so much action and activity here. Mercer plays it forward. Lemon with a shot, scores! And Mac Lemon has his first 2-goal game as an Ice Dog, all tied up at 4.
And this is the persistence we're talking about with the Niagara IceDogs. Down a goal, less than a minute left in this second period, and they answer the bell. And Lemon's been outstanding for the Niagara IceDogs. Starts the first period off with a big-time hit, gets a goal, gets the second one of this period, and get pucks to the net. Get them to the net. 5-hole on Fotinos. My goodness, this is a hockey game, folks. Ba-boom.
58 seconds left to go when Lemon was able to put that puck in the net. Strome chasing Lepkowski, and is there more action to be found here in the second period? I wouldn't bet against it. Cross-ice feed beyond Kamara, and Mort chopped it in. Kamara cross-ice feed. Picked up by Hall with a shot. Festorini with a save. Strome colliding with Stephen Shipley, with Ritchie looking for the puck. Kamara with the puck, drops the shoulder, and there's going to be a penalty coming up on the play. Oh my, Rover is headed to the penalty box. We'll check it downstairs without Galloway out.
Thanks very much, Steve. Tyler Mort, the Ice Dogs defenseman, will be my second intermission guest. We're going to go between the blue lines, and we'll bring you up to date both here and around the Ontario Hockey League. Gentlemen.
Here's a look at the penalty.
Well, Rover's going to get called for holding. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Crowd less than enamored with that call. It's a penalty that will carry over unless the Colts are able to get one in the last 20 seconds. Well, we can make a between the blue lines episode out of the second period alone.
I think it's going to be a little bit of a dandy.
Here's Brett Ritchie. Sends it down the ice, and period number 2 will come to an end. 3 goals by the Ice Dogs, 2 by the Colts, 2 shorthanded goals. What more could you want as an OHL fan? 4-4 after 40 on the OHL tonight on TV Cogeco.